Okay, y'all, we are making Mexican chicken casserole today, and I got it off of a website called Wellplated by Erin, which I will link it down in the details below. I'm going to check out her website. It is awesome. She has some really great recipes. There's a lot of ingredients, so stick with me, but it's really super easy and delicious to make. Okay, you add 1 tablespoon of olive oil, 1 chopped red bell pepper, 1 chopped green bell pepper, and 1 yellow onion chopped. And make sure you use a deep pot because you're going to add a lot of stuff to this. And you just let these vegetables cook until they're softened. Just make sure you get all the stuff off of the cutting board. And for some reason, it drives me crazy when I watch those cooking shows and they don't put everything in the pot. It just drives me crazy. So you see that I have to do that. But make sure you stir it up and get it all incorporated and just cook it until it gets soft. Okay, now you add about 2 chicken breasts chopped up into bite-sized pieces, and make sure you cook this until it's completely cooked through where there's no pink showing. Now you add 1 tablespoon of chili powder. Now add 1½ teaspoons of ground cumin. And now you add 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. You can also add 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, but I didn't want to, so that's just up to you, whatever you prefer. And you just stir this and get this all mixed together, and let the flavors marry together for a few minutes. Now you add 2 garlic cloves minced and the 1 can of fire roasted tomatoes that have been drained. You just plop those suckers in there and get it all stirred up. And once you have this combined, you take it off and make sure the tomatoes are warmed through, and then take it off the stove. Now you add your rinsed and drained black beans to your mixture. And now you can add the quinoa that you made ahead of time. You just cook it as directed on the package. You just use 1 cup of uncooked, and usually 1 cup of uncooked goes with 2 cups of water, and you just cook it as directed on the package. And you just mix this all together, and then you're going to add something that was really interesting to me, plain Greek yogurt. This makes it so creamy, and some people I know don't like using sour cream anymore because of the preservatives that they use, but this yogurt makes it so creamy and so delicious. It was so surprising to me. So I kind of cheated here. You're supposed to shred cheddar and mozzarella, but I just got the Mexican cheese that's already combined in the grocery store just to make it easier. And you're supposed to use 1/4 cup of each, so maybe 1/2 cup of this. And after you use some cooking spray to put in your pan, now you can put your mixture in. I have decided that I'm just going to freeze half of it and just cook half today. And so that's why I have the aluminum pan there on the side. And now you can cover it with the remaining cheese. And if you're baking it right away, just put it in the oven at 350 for about 15 minutes. Because the casserole is already cooked, you just want the cheese really to melt and all the flavors to marry together. And you keep it uncovered at this time. Alright, this guy is headed to the freezer. I would cook it probably, if it's still frozen, maybe an hour, hour and a half the time with it being uncovered. The first half being covered with the foil and the second half being uncovered. And it should last in the freezer probably maybe 5 months at least. And it is still just as delicious. It comes out so rich and creamy. It is so delicious, and you just never know it's healthy for you. So if you like this video, make sure you hit subscribe so you won't miss out. And if you think your friends would like it, share it with them. And thanks for watching. Have a great day.